Big news alert. There's a potential game changer on the horizon for low-income Social Security, SSI, and SSDI recipients. What if your monthly benefits could see a dramatic boost to $2,400 in direct deposits? That's right, $2,400 per month could be on the table. But what does this mean for you? Stay tuned as we dive into the details, reveal what you need to know, and explore how this potential increase could impact your financial future. In a time of economic uncertainty and rising costs, there is a significant development that could dramatically impact millions of Americans who depend on Social Security, SSI Supplemental Security Income, and SSDI Social Security Disability Insurance benefits. Imagine receiving a direct deposit of $2,400 every month, an amount that could transform your financial situation and provide much-needed relief. This potential increase is more than just a number. It represents a lifeline for many individuals struggling to make ends meet in an increasingly challenging financial landscape. Let's delve into the details of this potential change and explore what it could mean for you. First, it's essential to understand why such an increase is being considered. The current economic climate has been tough for many, with inflation eroding the purchasing power of fixed-income benefits. Prices for everyday essentials, food, housing, healthcare have surged, placing an additional burden on those who rely on Social Security, SSI, and SSDI. In response to these mounting pressures, there has been growing advocacy for a substantial boost to these benefits to better align them with the cost of living. The proposed $2,400 monthly direct deposit would be a significant shift from the current benefit levels. For many, this amount would represent a dramatic increase, providing the financial cushion that could make a considerable difference in their lives. But how did this proposal come about, and what are the key factors influencing this potential change? To start, it's important to recognize the role of inflation in this conversation. Over the past few years, inflation rates have soared, affecting the cost of nearly everything we buy. For individuals on fixed incomes, like those receiving Social Security, SSI, or SSDI, this inflation has meant that their benefits have not kept pace with rising costs. While annual cost of living adjustments (COLAs) have been implemented to address this, many argue that these adjustments have not been sufficient to fully counteract the impact of inflation. This has led to calls for a more substantial increase in benefits to better reflect the current economic reality. The idea of a $2,400 monthly direct deposit is not just a theoretical concept. It reflects ongoing discussions and proposals from various advocacy groups and policymakers. These proposals aim to address the gap between current benefits and the actual cost of living. However, it's crucial to understand that such a change would require substantial legislative action. Congress would need to pass new laws or amend existing regulations to authorize and implement this increase. One of the key drivers behind this proposal is the recognition of the financial struggles faced by low-income individuals. Social Security, SSI, and SSDI benefits are designed to provide a safety net for those who are unable to work or who have limited financial resources. However, many recipients have reported that their benefits are insufficient to cover basic living expenses. By increasing monthly payments to $2,400, advocates argue that it would help bridge the gap and provide a more adequate level of support. It's also important to consider the potential impact of this increase on recipients. For many, an additional $2,400 per month would mean a significant improvement in their quality of life. It could provide the financial means to cover essential expenses such as rent, utilities, and medical bills without having to make difficult sacrifices. This increase could also offer a buffer against unexpected expenses, such as car repairs or emergency medical costs, which can be particularly challenging for those on fixed incomes. However, while the prospect of a $2,400 monthly direct deposit is promising, it's essential to approach this with cautious optimism. As of now, this proposal is still under discussion, and there are several hurdles to overcome before it can become a reality. The legislative process involves numerous steps, including drafting and introducing bills, committee reviews, debates, and votes. Each of these stages presents opportunities for the proposal to be modified or delayed. Additionally, the financial implications of such a significant increase would need to be thoroughly analyzed to ensure that it is sustainable and does not negatively impact the overall Social Security system. Given the complexity of the legislative process and the need for careful consideration of the financial implications, it's important to stay informed about developments related to this proposal. Keep an eye on official announcements from government agencies, legislative updates, and news reports. Advocacy groups and organizations representing low-income individuals and people with disabilities will also play a critical role in pushing for this change and providing updates on its progress. In the meantime, If you're a recipient of Social Security, SSI, or SSDI benefits, it's a good idea to review your current financial situation and budget. Understanding your expenses and income can help you better assess how a potential increase in benefits would impact your financial stability. Additionally, consider reaching out to financial advisors or benefits counselors who can provide personalized advice and help you navigate any changes that may come your way. It's also worth noting that while the prospect of a $2,400 monthly direct deposit is exciting, there are other ongoing efforts to improve support for low-income individuals and those with disabilities. These include proposals to enhance caregiver support, expand eligibility for benefits, and increase funding for related services. Each of these initiatives plays a role in addressing the broader issue of financial security for vulnerable populations. As we look ahead, it's clear that there is a strong desire to improve financial support for Social Security, SSI, and SSDI recipients. The proposed increase to $2,400 per month is a reflection of the recognition of the challenges faced by many individuals who rely on these benefits. While there are still many steps to go before this proposal becomes a reality, the fact that such discussions are taking place is a positive sign. As we dive deeper into this potential change, it's important to consider the broader implications for the Social Security system and for the recipients who would benefit from an increase to $2,400 per month. Such a significant adjustment would not only impact individuals and families but could also influence public policy and economic conditions in various ways. To start with, implementing a $2,400 monthly direct deposit would represent a major shift in how Social Security, SSI, and SSDI benefits are administered. This increase could potentially affect the overall budget of the Social Security Trust Fund, which is responsible for funding these benefits. The trust fund operates on a complex balance of income and expenditures, and any significant change to benefit levels would require careful consideration of how to maintain financial stability while meeting the needs of recipients. The potential impact on the trust fund could be substantial. If benefits were increased to $2,400 per month, it would result in a higher outlay of funds. This could lead to increased discussions about how to ensure the long-term sustainability of the Social Security system. Policymakers might need to explore various options, such as adjustments to payroll taxes, changes in eligibility criteria, or other reforms to ensure that the system remains solvent and able to provide benefits for current and future recipients. In addition to the financial implications, there are also potential social and economic effects to consider. For many recipients, an increase to $2,400 per month could lead to improved quality of life. This additional income could provide greater financial security, reduce stress, and offer more opportunities for individuals to participate in activities that enhance their well-being. It could also enable recipients to better manage their health, access needed services, and engage more fully in their communities. On the other hand, there could be concerns about how this increase might impact broader economic conditions. For example, increasing benefits could lead to higher consumer spending, which might have ripple effects on the economy. While increased spending can be positive for economic growth, it also requires careful management to avoid potential inflationary pressures. Policymakers would need to balance the benefits of increased financial support with the need to maintain economic stability. As we consider these potential changes, it's also important to reflect on the advocacy and grassroots efforts that have brought these issues to the forefront. Advocacy groups, community organizations, and individuals have played a crucial role in highlighting the financial challenges faced by low-income Social Security, SSI, and SSDI recipients. Their efforts have helped to raise awareness and drive discussions about how to better support those in need. It's a reminder of the power of collective action and the importance of staying engaged in the conversation about public policy and social support. To stay engaged and informed, consider participating in advocacy efforts and communicating with your representatives about the importance of these changes. Your voice can make a difference in shaping the future of Social Security, SSI, and SSDI benefits. Additionally, continue to monitor updates from trusted sources and be prepared for any changes that may come your way. In summary, the potential for a $2,400 monthly direct deposit for low-income Social Security, SSI, and SSDI recipients represents a significant development that could greatly impact many lives. While the proposal is still under discussion and requires legislative action, it reflects a growing awareness of the financial challenges faced by those on fixed incomes. As we move forward, staying informed and involved will be key to ensuring that any changes benefit those who need them most. Thank you for tuning in, and be sure to stay connected for more updates on this important issue. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others who might benefit from it. And as always, feel free to leave your comments and questions below. We're here to keep you informed and support you through these changes.